Alright, so back on Loyalty TV studio, subscribe, like, share, and then put us on post notifications. So John Dumelo was on United Showbiz, yes. The Member of Parliament elect for Ayawaso West Wugon, John Dumelo, was on the show hosted by Empress Gifty Adoye, yes, and John Dumelo spoke about a lot of things, but in this video we're going to talk about John Dumelo's strategy on winning the elections. Remember, in 2020 the difference was roughly around 3,000, and this time around he was able to overturn it and win by close to 2,000 vote margin. John Dumelo said a lot of people it didn't give him a chance. They wrote him off, but then he had a master plan and he put everything in place, like proper plan in place to make sure that he will be able to win this particular seat for the NDC, the first time since 1996. So John spoke at length, reviewed quite a number of things that we here to share with you right here on this show, Loyalty TV studio. So subscribe, like, share, and then put us on post notification. Let's check out what John Dumelo said on United Showbiz. We'll be back. Good morning.
Hostel to hostel, naturally. Among one year more kakra, well, be quite soon. Another this time around, more from Wamakwan into honor Bowana. Like, what did you do?
Yo, Martin, Medasipi. I think 2020, me lose it by a little below 2,000. I found 2,000 votes.
Okay.
Now, if 2,000 votes, now me lose Legon alone by 1,800. So that means the Legon was the deciding factor. Legon campus. Now, if the whole Ayawaso Wester, there were 13 wards. Abilene, Petersano, Jolu, Roman Ridge Airport, Bali, Shemin Pass, Westland, and so on and so forth. Those areas, are okay. So Legon was the deciding factor. And I think if some of my campaigns Ibumu complain they make Legon quite too much. They be a Legon. Okay. But I think a lot of mistakes 2020. 2024 the year correcting.
Okay.
Now Ayawaso West, I can say that is, in fact, maybe the only constituency in Ghana. There are about 8 or 9 tertiary institutions. Your Gimpa, your Legon, your GIJ, your Atraco, your Nasford, your Radford, your Dominion University.
Okay.
Your UPSA, your languages, School of Languages. Yeah. So yes, so we have a chunk of the population here students.
Students.
A chunk of the or a chunk of the population here students and youth. And so for me, my concentration was more of the youth and the students, because one know about Twaba. Now, most of them too no one know Twaba, because really voters ID card because really and truly say in Fanco Bank in Fanco. So we had to do a lot of convincing. In fact, but we did a lot of door to door. We did a lot of engagements. Now, Europe need them, not say or be there. Sometimes not communism. Into me who is the Europe need them communism. Ma ko me easy.
And then need
easy. Oh, me easy.
No we do
rough. But because of that, Nipako obetuma to abamo.
Okay.
Because
they went with that
not that Abia Ashada, but I mean, me find out communism. Tell me, on your vote, communism. And so that kind of personal engagement is what you need. Communism. That kind of personal engagement is what was needed. That's the one. The second one was. Make constituency executives, make branch executives, the kind of vigilance on the D-Day, I was extremely surprised.
It took 4 years
ago. Because 4 years that COVID war until a lot of people about. But this time around, look, me care the 7th December, me feel 4:30. Me do Ayawaso by 4:50. No, by 4:45 thereabout. By 6:30, now me were one of my campus. And a guy be bay. Now say, oh, so 2 days earlier, now I MPP rally or campus. Into MPP paraflane and the doors were. Guy be bay. Now say, Charlie John, but why these things there? You know fresh. Otna come on another friend and went to pull down all the MPP paraphernalia in front of all the halls because no a tactics.
Okay.
Why should that? So that a got to abandon when MPP maybe and I was. So the kind of help I had and the kind of vigilance yet to abandon we individuals protect ballot box, move it from wherever it is to the coalition center, stand there as at 2, 3, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. No. The kind of people I saw, friends I saw, constituency executive, branch executives I saw standing there at the coalition center protecting our votes. It was unprecedented. And so for me, I think that is what worked. The people, obviously enough is enough, you know. And so that is what worked for us in IRSOS. And Mike there, about 5. Allah
it's not a bit too much.
America Boga. Over 5 o'clock, no, Name Waliman. And the outgoing MP, Lydia, also happened to be at the same place. But I mean, I'm in tomb because we boy box. You know, I was anxious. Into me call coalition center. In tomb. Into me call coalition center. Now 5 polling stations results are back, and I was leading. And I'm feel and I'm cutting. Young coalition center shown upstairs. Into me cutting phone. I sir, man cutting for like 30 minutes. I wasn't touching my phone. Nothing. Because I was anxious. I'm like, anything can happen. Then I went back upstairs. Now 100 polling stations are but Nina ma win.
Hey!
But still, I was anxious because and I'm a main coalition center. And I mean who they in fact, I'm leading.
Okay.
But still, no, I was still anxious about everything. But all in all, no, I think I'll give thanks to God.
All right, so this is what John Dumelo said on the show. You know, personally, analyzing the election, results in 2020, I think that Ayawaso West Wugon was one of the constituencies I, tipped the NDC to flip it. And in my analysis, I said that, look, the NDC have been, changing a candidate almost every 4 years after 1996. So one, maintaining John Dumelo was a good step, and also considering the gap, it will take something extraordinary from Madam Lydia Alhassan to be able to retain this particular seat, and more also, the MP couldn't have escaped from the crimes of the government. What the government had done, it was definitely going to have an effect on some of the MPs, especially those who couldn't win by a larger margin. I tip all of them to 4, and all of them fell until the EC decided to do recollation in a very bizarre way. But that is not the subject of discussion right now. But then you heard what John Dumelo said, and I think that he worked hard for this particular seat. Like, he worked really, really, really hard to make sure that he will get this defeat, because just like I said, a lot of people had prepared memes and all that to throw him like they did in 2020. Like he himself said that he knew that people were going to throw him on Twitter if he was not able to win. But second attempt, winning a very difficult seat like Ayawaso West Wugon, I think that John Dumelo deserves his flowers. Like, he deserves all the accolade, all the credit, because the young man has done an incredible job in his early political career. So hopefully he can, do more than what his predecessor did to make sure that he will stand a chance again in 2028. Being a one-time MP might not cut it for the history he's trying to build for himself. So if he works hard, then good for him. But then, this is Loyalty TV Studios. Kindly subscribe, like, share, and then put us on post notification. For now, we out.